This is Vince, one of my best students, and he's going to help me show you how to apply some of the 8 feats of Tai Chi. We're going to start with double push hands, so you need to learn this first, which is on a different video. So, off we go. I can step forward or back there, I have to decide, depending on what I'm going to do. This one's called Lean on Ribs, it's Peng. Okay, it relies on getting in early, it's one of the first feats you can apply, and disturbing the other person's balance by spiralling the energy upwards. So the important thing there is when you begin, if you push it, is to take it across and upwards there. To push into the elbow there and dig the rib in as you expand forward. The balance is really disturbed, and because you're being stretched down the side, it's already in a state where it's easy to damage that area. Okay? Everything's exposed, obviously, and everything's stretched. So you take the arm up and round, push the elbow towards the face, and with the other elbow, as I show you again, spiral it round and upwards, dig that elbow in, expand forward. Okay? The second feat of Tai Chi is to pull, Lieh. Okay? And so I can step back on that one, or I can still step forward. Because the way I use my body, I sit back and use the hips and the dantian to apply the force and the legs. Okay? So I'll just show you first, and then we'll talk about the detail. Okay, I'll just explain. This isn't what it appears to be, which looks like an arm bar. But it's not that, okay? What I actually did, I'll just do it slowly, was I turn his wrist, which tends to lift the elbow. I also hit upwards with my elbow, push with the whole body forward, and roll it forward. And the pressure's in the shoulder here, mainly, there. When it's done effectively, the face is against the floor, okay? You can lean here, but thank you Vince, I'll just let it up. You don't want to take your nose past your toes. That's the basic rule, or your knee past your toes. Because if he was to take his arm away and you were actually leaning like this, you would fall forward and you'd be on the floor with him, okay? So use your feet to put yourself in the right place. Depends what the other person does. We'll just show you from the other side. Okay, so although his arms ended up straight, because he's trying to escape the force, if you like, that doesn't matter. The force is actually rotated his elbow so that his shoulder is giving him a lot of pain. Okay? Thank you. The third feat of Tai Chi, some would argue different, but there you go, is An. I'm looking at it from the point of view of when I apply it according to what the other person's doing, because that's what I'm going to have to do in reality. I have to apply a technique in the right place at the right time to make it very effective. So we're going to do An. Its full name is Little Man Turns the Mill. Okay. So I'll explain it and then show you from both sides in detail. So it comes later than the others because I'm doing it in a sequence of where they should fit ideally. You can apply them in different places, but this is the best place, just here. Okay, now there's several things going on there. This is the valley here, between these two sets of muscles, the shoulder and there, and you actually push into that and give it a bit of a soaring motion when you do it towards your elbow, my elbow, so that way, okay? And it's quite painful if you try and resist the movement, so you really have to go with it. Also, his stance is such that when it's twisted, his balance is not very good in that direction. The best thing to do is, in your mind, know where the feet are and push at right angles to there. It's called the void, this direction. You can pull or push through that. And it just so happens that this is going this way. He was trying to elbow me, so he was pushing into his own elbow. He's doing G. So notice, people usually say, oh, it's Peng Lean G and, but he's doing the G. And what I'm trying to explain is how to defend against it. So I'm only interested in what I'm doing, which is an. And I push it down, pin it against them. Use your stomach muscles, your buttocks, your shoulders, okay? So it's a bit of a fallacy to just always hang straight in Tai Chi. You need to know where straight is, make sure you're not leaning or off balance. But often it's a good idea to curve slightly, there. You continue it going that way by pulling that way. So instead of straight towards you here, it's more round that way. And then I'm pushing to the valley here. There, okay? And you can strike it, of course. You know. This one's called Tsai, which is pluck. Okay? Notice we haven't said G yet, because I'm going to do G later. I'm talking about what I'm doing, okay? It's responding to Vince and what he's doing, but I'm actually always talking about what I'm doing, okay? So, if we go again, off we go. Okay, now Vince is trying to stop me putting the lock on by putting his hand there. I would have done it very quickly and elbowed him on the way to prevent him doing this, but he's wise enough to put his hand there, so when I try and put the wrist lock on, it can at least stop the pain, okay? And then maybe work out how to maybe back off to get out of it, okay? Do it again. Watch the feet. Okay. Again, I use the stomach muscles, the whole body to get that up. The lock, let's just come closer. The lock is get your thumb under there. This way I don't have to fiddle about moving my hands. It just slides to there. Okay. This one slides up from the elbow. This one just does that, okay, and push there, okay. Now notice, as I do this, my elbow is going towards his chin. So you could use that if it goes wrong for some reason. It shouldn't do. You more or less turn your back on them. There, and push hard, okay. If I did it now, we'd be on the floor, so I'm not going to do it, okay.